Bani wende halo su. Basa yambe be mwende ring. The better people they there. Wherever you are, this is the program Back to Our Culture, affording us the opportunity to speak our vernacular, learn our vernacular, and talk to our kinsmen in our vernaculars. On this program, we talk about culture heritage. We afford you the opportunity to weigh in on our talking points, speaking to the conscience of your kinsmen. To give you a complete introduction and in-depth of our tribe in focus, who they are, where they're from, the way of life, and so forth. In today's edition, we have the Gear people in focus. Who are they? Where are they from? And what they are capable of doing. So wherever you are, I'd love to say good evening. If you are following us in the diaspora, we'll say good morning, good afternoon, whatever your time zone is. Get glued to your radio or your television set, your gadgets, joining us on our Facebook page, Love TV Live, or on our online radio, loveradioonline.com, and on our FM Mega Band 105.1. We say good evening and welcome. It's the program Back to Our Culture. My name is Rufus Divine Connect. That's of our team song to be right back. Don't go away. Thank you so much, Hawasoko. Thank you so much for that beautiful song. Indeed, Hawasoko is representing the Bandi people tonight on the program Back to Our Culture. So wherever you are, however you're listening, we say get the kids, our kids who are having experience what it takes to be a son or a daughter of a particular county in Liberia or a particular tribe in Liberia. Through this program, they're going to learn how to speak the vernacular. They're going to learn about their ethnic group. You the mom or you the dad. You haven't had the opportunity or the time to set the children down and explain to them your roots, where you're from, which tribe you represent, and what is your tribe or your tribal group's style of living. But this program affords everyone the opportunity, one or the other, to get to know where they're from, the origin, and the way of life. So today, we are dwelling on the Giyo people. In past editions, we've dealt with some of the tribes like the Bandi, we've dealt with the Pele, the Bassa. Come on. So today is the Giyo people. So who they are, where they're from. So centuries ago, the Giyo migrated from present-day Guinea and Malay into their current location in Liberia and Ivory Coast. For many years, the Giyo fought with the surrounding peoples and were proud of their fierce warlike reputation. Along with their Mende-speaking neighbors, the Giyo invaded the coastal region, replacing some of the African tribes along the Atlantic coasts and pushing back the crew after Liberia became a nation in 1847. The new government in Monrovia began pacifying these warring people by the early 1900s. Peace had been achieved and administrative control had been established. When it comes to the Giyo people economy, the Giyo are primarily farmers, annually clearing their forest land to grow their crops. They cultivate staple crops such as rice, cassava, and sweet potatoes. These also grow cash crops such as cocoa, coffee, and rubber. Women are given a small plot of ground on which to grow their own vegetables to use in the households or to sell in the market. Greens are gathered from domestic and wild plants in the forests. Palm oil is extracted from the many wild palm oil trees and then used for such things as fuel and cooking. Okay, we are talking about the Giyo people. Giyo men do most of the agricultural work, but women help with the harvesting and weeding. Men also do all of the hunting and most of the fishing, while women tend to such domestic duties as caring for their children and preparing their meals. Children help by catching wild animals and birds away from the crops. The Giyo also raise wild stock such as cattle, sheep, and goats. These animals are eaten only on special ritual occasions involving much feasting. Politically, Geo villages are divided into quarters, each housing an extended family or lineage. Each quarter is headed by a quarter chief, who is chosen either for being the oldest male in the family or for having the most aggressive personality. The most aggressive personality. So let's go more onto that. Although the village or town chief administers authorities over the whole village, the real power comes from the council of elders who assist the chief in all decisions. Traditional Geo hunts were small, single rooms, dwelling made of mud and thatch. Each wife of a man had her own hut where her children lived until they were old enough to move out. Today, houses are large and rectangular and have several rooms instead of living in separate houses. Multiple wives live in different rooms in the same house with their husband. Geo men have their own secret society, which makes their initiation into manhood and guides them throughout their lives. The men's society is controlled by the elders and acts as a source of power for the community. Boys initiated into the society are prepared to encounter the mysteries of the spirit world and to learn the rules of adult Geo men. Women too have a similar society. When it comes to their religion, the Geo believe in a supreme God who created the universe and everything in it. They do not believe that man can reach this God. Thus, they do not worship him. Instead, a spiritual power called Du acts as a mediator between the people and the supreme God. Du is said to really be the spirit located in each person. The Geo believe in reincarnation, in which the Du or spirit of a person can pass into another person or even an animal after death. So that does it for the Geo people. That's just an insight of the Geo people. Wherever you are, if you just join us, we are talking about the Geo people, giving you highlight of who they are, what they are involved with, what they are capable of doing, the religious beliefs, and you just name it. So if you are a Geo person, if you never knew about your lineage, now that you know about your tribal group, you know what you guys are capable of doing. So on this note, we are going to open the lines so that each and every one of us, irrespective of your tribal group, whether you Geo male, you Bandi woman, you Pele male, you Basa woman, all of us going to call and talk to the conscience of our kinsmen concerning our nation. And when we say our nation, we're talking about developing the law for our country, being a patriotic citizen. We've come to realize that division has taken over to the extent that when a Liberian man is striving to make things work, his fellow Liberians will always want to tear him down. When a Liberian woman is trying to make things work, another Liberian woman will always be there to bring her down. We have grown in this light to the extent that we lost the essence of nationalism and patriotism. So you will be talking to your kinsmen, enlightening the minds. Let me put it in a simple library English. Opening the mind on the importance of being a good citizen, a citizen who loves his or her country. When you see the thing, not because they say that government property, that means you must misuse it. Not because they say that government thing, so you will not give care to it. That is not nationalism. That is not patriotism. You will hear our foreign brothers, like the Ghanaians, will tell you, look, Ghana is the best, regardless of how terrible that thing may be. The Ghana man will always praise it because he wants to hear or he wants to see and have people believing in his country. And I must tell some of you for a fact, for those of you who have traveled, you've been to Ghana and other countries, especially we all there, Ghana. The Ghanaians came here and adapted the system, they emulated some stuff that we had ongoing in this country and went back and put it into practice. Now, we are looking at Ghana as one of the lead in terms of development. How about that? That comes about nationalism and patriotism. The Ghana men will come in Liberia and hustle, and the war hustle, I don't want to use that because it has negative attachment. The Ghana man will come here and work. He don't care what he going to wear. He don't care what he going to eat. He should just have something in his system. But what he thinks about, when he have collected his just earned money, he's going back home to develop Ghana. He may be wearing the Johnny Tiabo in Liberia, but when you check him out back home, he's building a mansion in his village. He's building something that will beautify Ghana, that will beautify the county or the region he's from. What about us Liberians? The first thing, as soon as we have opportunity, we're thinking about going to foreign countries to develop and leaving Mama Liberia crying, yearning for development. And all that we do is to run with the spirit of divisiveness. We are too divisive. We don't want to see each other grow. When a Liberian man is incorporated in a particular area of work or so, he will do all he can to bring that Liberian brother down. If even it was that Liberian brother who took him there, he will do all he can. He will manipulate the system just so that Liberian brother can be mentioned or brought down. Then he feel proud. Because we have grown in the line of the crab mentality. When it is not me, it shouldn't be you. When a Liberian man or woman is trying to succeed, to transform their life, we will bring you down to the lowest. But who you think you are? So tonight, you will speak to the conscience of your kinsman, telling him or her, look, let us put aside this crab mentality. And let us look at this country, one of the oldest in Africa. 177 years. All we do is to tear each other apart. Let us look in the direction of unity. Let us look in the direction of reconciliation. Let us look in the direction of nationalism and patriotism. You can now put in your calls on 0887 105 105 0778 665073. What are you going to be doing here? You will speak your vernacular, talk to your kinsmen in your vernacular, and interpret what you have said to them in English. Then you go ahead and say hi to two individuals in your vernacular. Let's get to this line. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. What's your name?
I'm J. Maxwell Sano, and I do call you from Dalaton.
Maxwell, which ethnic group you represent?
I represent the Gola tribe.
Go ahead, my brother. Talk to the Gola people.
And I Gola for me, and I kept in like way. It's not where I'm not way. Can't go around with. Often like you and I know for a wow, for Doga, with some American Mopa, and where I'm all document phone with the Minanyana with connect, and I know for my. So I'm cool. But we can for you, the way not for your own planet. The war forward on the hour for a wow. But the American tour, we have not been on yourself. But I will get mono. Mana, if I'm up for my embedded and a mono. And to mock yourself, my advice, I say, and see, forward and not say. That's a dark, you will know, or phone up, which is connected, and I know. The more in yourself, go to Mana will for you. We are there, no, when the third by, say, about we can't bear ya. It is connected, and I yarn it, I will die no. It is to more in yourself, or dying, yes, yeah.
So, what were you telling our people?
Hello?
What were you telling our people?
Okay, I was telling them that we need to come together, go together as one family, because Nigeria is the only country that we have. If we love our country will be developed, our country will move forward. So I want us to hold together as a common unit so that we can work together to make our country better, other than praising other countries that when we go to, we are not citizens of that country. So we should love Nigeria, think about Nigeria, and build Nigeria the best way that we all will enjoy it tomorrow.
Okay, my brother. Say hi to two people in your vernacular.
Mimalaka Zumo, Opa Inkona, Oyako Begui. Zumo, Koya Sentinel, Kone Ajamia. Mimalaka Zumo, Oja and Betty, Oyako Bekata. The Namsuma, Zumo, Koya Sentinel, Kone Moe, Ajamia.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much.
Let's start with G and beat.
0778 665 0778 665 0887 105 105. I'm right now in Nima County. Yako Nima Yazi. Get those scores coming. Let's talk nationalism and patriotism. 087 105 105 0778 665073. It's right here on the program. Back to our culture. It's the program Back to Our Culture. We're talking nationalism and patriotism. You may go to Nigeria and naturalize yourself. You'll be called a Liberian Nigerian. You go to America, an American Liberian. The name Liberia will never depart from you. This is the land that you cannot be deported from. So all you need to do is to uphold, and defend the integrity of the motherland. The love for the country. Develop the country. Like the president would say, Ting Liberia. Love Liberia, build Liberia. So get those calls coming. Let's talk nationalism and patriotism. Putting aside our differences and working in the common interest of our country, growth and development. 0778 665073 0887 105 105. Call and talk to the conscience of your kinsmen. Let's go to the telephone line and take this person. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hi, come here.
Wonderful. What's your name?
I need a deal for my resident. We welcome you.
Bill, let's hear you. You're coming in broken. Hello? Bill? Hello? Bill, your line is so bad, bro. Hello? Change your location. Bill, you can call back. Okay, let's take this person. Hello?
Hello?
How are you? What's your name? From where? Oh, okay. Which ethnic group you represent?
School.
Which ethnic group you representing, my brother?
Nima.
Nima is the county. Which ethnic group in Nima?
Mano.
The Mano? Okay. You following our discussion, right?
Yes.
Talk to the kinsmen in Mano about nationalism and patriotism.
Itu
Go ahead, my brother. The people listening to you.
Itu kumaipi.
The only thing you know, my man.
Hello.
Yeah. I'm hearing you, my man. I don't want to know you, man. Talk to your kinsmen about nationalism, having love for the country.
Okay. Only don't have to why. Now we are not at to public car. Otoropa, Ugo, Mas Bay, Mason. That was the Shemamo. Oh, if I will get, let's say, by power dog, if to do.
So what are you telling our people?
I tell them, I greet them first. As well, it's cool to understand your language. Whenever you understand your language, you will not lose. Anywhere you go in your district, you understand your language, you already know that you are part of them. I don't say all living the city and mean I want, but more hard thinking about. Our culture is our culture. Thank you.
Say hi to two people in your vernacular, my brother.
Hello?
Say hi to two people in your vernacular.
Yeah, all right. This is level Tatafa. It's with it. About Atopamo. Matapugi. On the yes,
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, let me leave Nima County now and take my flight to Bowman County. Yes, I'm going to Bowman County where Minister Denise Kiley will be welcoming me in Bowman County. Yes. So let's go to Bowman County. Minister Denise is right at the junction waiting for me. So here I come. Support the call through on 0887 105 105 0778 665 Speak to the conscience of the kinsmen and having or developing love for country and uniting with your brothers and sisters, regardless of our differences. We are all one. We're going to be speaking to the conscience of your kinsmen, telling them the importance of uniting and building Liberia. So I've been welcomed in Bowman County by Minister Denise Kiley. Represent the ethnic group tonight on the program Back to Our Culture. 0778-665-073 0887-105-105. Nationalism and patriotism to be the hallmark of all Liberians. Let us leave the crab mentality. When it's not you, it shouldn't be me. Division is not the way. Unity is the way. Let us sing Liberia, love Liberia, and build Liberia. And how can we go about that? Cautioning each other and finding an amicable solution. Start to develop love for your country if you just don't have, you know. Yeah, 0778-665-073 0887-105-105 are the numbers to call. Call and speak to the conscience of your kinsmen, telling them about nationalism and patriotism, the importance, and walk away saying hi to two people in your vernacular. Oh yes, the reception I'm receiving from the people of Bomi County is extraordinary. So I'm about to leave you guys, man. I'm going to make a stop at Senator Henry Melvin Snow house. I'm also going to pay a visit to the farm of Senator Ellis Chirikantala. And then cross over to Maryland County. Yeah, I'm rooming. 087-105-105 077-866-5073. This is the program Back to Our Culture, talking about nationalism and patriotism. Speak to the conscience of your kinsmen. They need to know the importance of loving your country. You know, yes, they need to know. Let's love our country. That thing you call politics is very divisive. Yeah, of course, because you are not from a political, cycle. So anything that you, from the other angle, go about doing, I want to see it not succeeding. So I will do all I can in my power. That's the mentality we got as Liberians. We don't put country first. So it's time that we get to speak to the conscience of our kinsmen. Nationalism and patriotism above your political leaders, above your political ideology. Let's get to this line. Hello?
Hello?
How are you?
I'm trying you.
I'm wonderful. What's your name?
What you talking about?
Uh-huh.
I said, what you talking about?
I'm not hearing you. You say?
I said, what you talking about?
We're going from country to country now, my brother.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So, you have you forget my you guess me your own dollar day. Why you make me shit, man? Let me go to Maryland County. I want to grow people here. Maryland County. Oh yes, the legislative caucus of Maryland County. I've been welcomed. Yeah. The first thing the people gave me the cola and the salt with the pepper. What you gave you as a stranger. I've been highly welcome in the city.
Eno de wetio, de wetio no well. Eno you not say that no part in you no well. Eno de wetio, de wetio no well. Rige can you bring not tell.
Let me go to the line and take this person. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, okay.
What's your name?
My name is Chipa Podium.
And you represent which ethnic group?
Equal.
Oh, okay, my brother. You already following the topic, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and talk to your kinsman.
I'm happy you tell only what you know. And that they have election or thing. Say I'm not only what you want. See me walk, keep up what you. Before Kawikum, more on him, who got to click with Kawikum. More thought to go down with more focus on days more. They know to clean. The bloody poor care. Making an number.
What were you telling our people?
Therefore, would you come? No, after we have apple, Cathy, and then Mamma dear, and then any new money of Nelly Rabri, Monty, or the morning, make I did away, and then Mamma, you are useful. Election of him. Yes, I'm on table.
What were you telling our people, my brother?
Telling the people will achieve. They welcome to build your team. A new self-time. Working. Time. People communicate. People communicate. All of these times should be built by us. And nobody to do it to develop the work except the people from the work. This is what I was telling them.
Say hi to two people in your vernacular, my brother.
More vete, ya zona. Ebao. Kasira kun. Moto topic is ordinary. That when it is any day for more gato. Gato. Ebao.
Okay. Thank you. Let's go to this line. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. What's your name and you join us from where?
Funky Mama, Mr. Jamba.
You're fine, man.
Yeah, Bobby.
Okay. You following the topic, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and talk to the Vibe people, my brother.
Huh?
Go ahead and speak to the conscience of the Vibe people concerning patriotism and nationalism.
Hey, man. Next week. You got to. Huh?
You say what?
You got to.
Hey, you got. I said speak to the people. Hey.
More.
So what are you telling our people?
I don't ever.
Huh?
I didn't hello today. You yes, hello to you.
We saying hello. Yes, thank you for saying hello to us. But what we saying here, we are talking about giving our people the clear understanding of the importance of unity and having love for country. Go ahead and tell your kinsman. You interpret. I hate you. Okay, that's it. I know two people in your dialogue. Okay, let me go to Grand Chira County. Yeah, let me go to Grand Chira County. Let me go to Grand Chira County. Grand Chira 1. Oh, Zoe Marapeno, how you doing? The toes, the pine, the towns. Luo. Support those calls on 0887 105 105, 0778 665 0778 665 0887 105 105 are the numbers to call and talk to your kinsmen about the importance of nationalism and patriotism. Oh yeah. So right now I'm in Grand Gila County, visiting the home of Senator Zoe Manuel Peno. Zero 887 105 105 0778 665 073. Oh, my colleague Gibson G is taking me around, showing me the various towns and villages. The Gibson G of Punch FM is taking me around. So get those calls coming on 0778 665 073, 0887 105 105. Vamuya M Fofana, how you doing, my brother? Vamuya M Fofana, good evening to you, and thanks so much for joining the show. Let me go to the line and talk to this person. Hello?
Don't go.
Hello? Hello? Keep those calls coming on 0778 that's 0778665073 0887105105 are the numbers to call and form part of the program Back to Our Culture. Right now, I'm going to take my route to Grand Bassa County where the man Sonny got Dear Boy is waiting for me to the fairground. Yes. Dear Boy alongside Senator Yombly Kanga. That's the pro tem Yombly Kanga Lawrence. Oh yeah, they're waiting for me on the fairground. Let me go there. Hey my child, need you. Hey, need you. It's a long gaje. Zahion. Protein Yombly Kanga. Zahion. Minister You want to in work out, you can give enough work. You don't get your blood sugar. And now I get you when you go. You're getting a big one for what you in your bed here. And now when you you'll be breakfast in your Minister Jerolime Pia, Zahion. Hey, nigga, Zahion. Minister Nabeje, Zahion, nigga. You are we knew what was in Musaki or said Zan, forget that. This thing so good. They're not changing my jewels for real. When you were with illuminate that. So you want to shut the board, you rock it to board, you like it with the shut the board. Hello, Peter. I want to drink some coke. You need more, Peter? Oh my God. Zahion. Yes, for your destiny. Please don't make fun of me. There was man can't hear on your plane. What was it? 0778 665 0887-105-105 is the program Back to Our Culture. Speak to the conscience of your kinsmen on nationalism and patriotism. Telling them the importance. Let's get to the line and take this person. Okay. Oh yes, I see Protein Yombly Kanga dancing. Any yo. Patient. Am you? Sanyo. Ide gadie. Embasa kante. Sanyo. Mrs. Judy Bar. Ake Mayu. Sanyo. Musu Jensen. Dida. Hey man, let's get it coming true on 0887 105 105 077 866 5073. We're talking nationalism and patriotism. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
How are you?
I'm fine, you?
I'm okay. What's your name and you join us from where?
You're my kid,
Uh-huh. I tell you. My man, you're not ready here too, man. We're talking about something serious. You just be playing for ya. Just speak to the conscience of your king's man. Talking about nationalism and patriotism. Talking about music, Bennett, bro. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm okay. Where you join us from?
I'm from Okuru.
Huh?
From Uru.
Which ethnic group you represent? Yeah. Blow. How you doing, man? You following the program. Go ahead and speak to the conscience of the Bazolan.
Thank you. I give you free. I give you sample.
So how are you telling our people? Reduce the volume now. Interpret that in English.
I'm trying to say that we should tell them they should come together to motivate you.
Okay. Say hi to two people in Bassa. I said in Bassa, nigga.
Okay. But I'm saying no camera. Again, you
Zoba.
okay.
Hey man, no Bassa small. Thank God for my late grandmother, man. Yeah. So I can speak the Dundee. I will speak the Bassa.
Serious for your destiny. Please don't make fun of serious.
Ninja! Hey man. Biba, Lungaje, Zayu.
Vamos pedir de amo já o código tenho muda que eu vou já manda por ele a no chapo que ele o quatro e assim de homem walking the bonho what you bring it down when you are me senhor
Brokonji. Akenibe. So get those calls coming on 0778 665073, 0887 105 105. Right here on the program, Back to Our Culture. Speak to the conscience of your kinsmen, setting in the importance of nationalism and patriotism. Only Liberians can build Liberia. I'm enjoying my greater Dumba with a bad knee. Yeah, man. That's all young baby, mwang, the ring. Need you. Oh yes, man, this song is so nice, though. Yeah, good to represent your ethnic group tonight. So wherever you are, I don't know where you're from. All you need to do, join us and let's do it together. Let's now welcome ZTT. ZTT, where you are? Join us. Let's do it together. Keep those calls coming on 0887 105 105, 0778 665073. Nationalism and patriotism. Speak to the conscience of your kinsmen, telling them the importance of love for country and your fellow citizens. Nobody can build Liberia only we ourselves as Liberians. Do not allow that political greed to cause you to see the downfall of your country, because it is not you, so the country shouldn't develop. You're always looking for the bad thing to run with it. Hey, no! Come to your conscience and understand that you are a Liberian. You go north, south, east, and west. You will always be called a Liberian, regardless of your when you go out and naturalize yourself. I mean, Liberia will not move behind you, my friend. A Liberian American, a Liberian Nigerian. So why can you show that love to country? Develop the country. Do not exploit the country. And one thing, you know, let me take this music down and speak to the conscience of our folks tonight. A comedian in Ghana once said, our African leaders, they will take the money and go in the Western country, build mansions. But when they die, they are brought back to Africa. Is Africa a cemetery? And I said to you, Liberians, when you get lay power, you send your children abroad to go live there. You take all of the country resources, you carry there. At the end of the day, when you get sick, you run. While you're in power, you run outside to go develop, to go seek medical attention. What sense does it make to you, my friend, that you're going to build other country economy, going to empower the health sector with the finances you're carrying them? Why can't you invest in your own health sector? Your investment in the health sector, even when you are out of power and you will be like the common people, you will have the opportunity to reap the fruit of your labor, because it was through your instrumentality, your contribution, that brought relief to the health sector. So you can go to the JFK, you can go to Redemption, you can go to all of the government institutions, and you get adequate treatment. Like when you fly from here to go Ghana to Kolebu Hospital. Sometimes I tend to wonder who our leaders are. When they are not at the helm of power, the things that they say, when they get to the helm of power, they turn their whole mind gets polluted because no love for country. What will it take you to invest in the health sector, to make our hospital or our health facilities the very best? Even when you are out of power, you will go there. I hate to make these kind of analogy or these kind of examples. When our falling president, the late Moses Zebla, toxic. When the finances were no longer around to take him out of here, where he was laying down in a JFK. Most of you who been in power, you had the opportunity to put money in the budget for our health sector. Now you get power. What kind of hospital you can go? You can go to the Jamale, not Jamale because Jamale in Liberia. You can go to the Kolebu hospital that you used to go to when you were in power. You can go there. You get transportation to even book a flight to go Ghana. You don't have. So where you go, you go to our late JFK right here, or you go to one of the local hospital here. You cannot fly to India. You cannot fly to Ghana because you are incapacitated. So what sense does it make to you when you have the opportunity to transform the system and you turn your back on it, and rather booking flight to go to Ghana to invest in the Ghanaian people economy? Ask yourself, just ask yourself. And they say break. You take flight. Instead of going to the district that you represent, instead of going to that county that you represent to see the livelihood of the people, how are they living? What are the things that they are faced with? What are some of the difficulties? You booking flight to go Europe, to go America, to go to other countries to enjoy yourself. You go and have a very luxurious time there. When power leaves your hands, you can no longer go to those places. Now, they seen Liberia. They seen Liberia, you had the opportunity to make better. They play you be. Now, you can be acting there. You so much love country now. When you have the opportunity to turn the table around for the betterment of each and every one of us, you renege on it. Now that you don't get money, The little that you stay mission on, you let country now. When you have the surplus to invest in the health sector, you did not. I think to wonder who our leaders are. What will it take you to invest in your own country? I must give it up for our brothers and sisters from Nimba County. Kudos to you. The competition of development is on that side. I took up the time few months back to visit Nimba County. I was surprised to have seen what I saw. And I know when I go back, I will see another different transformation. The competition amongst the people when it comes to developing Nimba. I am a cunning. The other person is from, but we are all from the same lofa. What am I doing? What am I putting down in lofa? And when the Buakas, the Conans are investing in the respective clients and districts, I can also make that impact. That's what happened in Nimba. Let us copy after them and develop our respective counties. Going Ghana to buy land, to buy houses. At the end of the day, when you can no longer afford the people taxes, they take their property from you. You lose that property. Because you are not capacitated again. The free money you're getting, you can't get again. So at the end of the day, the people have to get a property. You pay mortgage. Why can't you develop in your own country? Enjoy the money in your own country. Hey man, Liberians, the sense of nationalism and patriotism, we should start to embrace it. Look around you. Look at your children. Look at yourself. Stand in the mirror or stand before the mirror and look at yourself. And ask yourself if you are an agent of change. You and I can make the change in this country. Regardless of our political ideology, our religious beliefs, we can hold hands. The songwriter said, you believe and I believe, and we together pray. We put our hands together, Liberia will be transformed. Because it is not my government or not my party in leadership, so I will look for all the party to make the other party that in leadership look ugly. That's the mentality we got. Then we say we're doing politics. It's very pity. Oh yeah, nah. It's vice versa. When you're not at the helm of power, you will criticize the people that are there. You will do the worst thing to them. Then when you get it now, then they turn it around too. They start doing it to you too. How will we develop? How will we go forward? It makes no sense for us to be retrogressing. Why? The potential is there. You have lots of potential to transform the environment, to transform the narrative. Liberians, let us wake up from our slumber. Mama Liberia have cried for so long. Let us embrace peace. Let us embrace tranquility. Let us embrace the sense of development. It is so pity to see people who should be looking in the direction of developmental agendas. They're craving for the listing, the errors to fly with it. Sometimes when I see our friends, we're talking about development in Liberia, Then they're going for the trivial things. You say that the other thing, they say they tell the other thing, they will placard all the pictures. It is so sad to know that our brothers and sisters who represented us at the Olympics, how many of us Liberians posted on our social media pages appreciating them for the level of job done so far at the Olympics? But we were all around here on our social media pages with Davido wedding. We want to attach ourselves to Davido. But you had Emmanuel, you had the rest of the team flying the flag of Liberia out there amongst the communities of nations. We did not, on a single front, one day posted them on our social media handles, appreciating them. That's the kind of mentality we got. We will hail other people, we cherish other people, but we denigrate ours. Hey, Liberians, where are we? It's about time we really awaken that spirit of nationalism and patriotism. A land that was once saw as a safe haven in Africa. Let us go back to those days. Let us look back into those days when we had the chicken soup factory, the battery factory, the match factory, the shoes factory. Let us go back to those days. Put aside your political ideology and embrace development. Liberia can only be transformed by us Liberians. Our foreign partners will help, but they cannot do it all. It is on you. The urge is you to do the rest. We have so many tourist sites, so many natural environment that we can invest in tourism. We're sitting here, people coming to this country, making millions of dollars on the photos that they take. The videos that they record at these sites. As dealer, I don't know the adjective to add to this kind of mentality that we have. Liberians, let us wake up from our slumber. Politics is dividing us than uniting us. Politics have brought to our minds insanity. You will see the thing is wrong, then you embrace it because it is coming from your party. It is coming from your political leader. It is coming from your political gods. And they see people. They will look you in the face when they have opportunity. They will not even care about you. It is the voice of reasoning. Listen. Do not allow your children to curse the day that they ever came through you on the face of the earth. Because they will one day ask, what was my father's contribution to the nation's growth and development? I heard my father was a representative, or my grandfather was a representative or a senator or a minister. What was his contribution to the development of this country? That now we are struggling, we are suffering from the brunt of their actions. Where have we gone wrong, Liberians? Let us emancipate our minds from political slavery and embrace nationalism and patriotism. how deplorable the Hotel Africa is. But you can see the natural beauty in that environment. What are we thinking about? What is the connection that we are creating for the reconstruction of that once Hotel Africa that attracted people to this land? With the natural environment, the sea breeze, oh God, this land. Where are we? We will sit here and allow the Unity Conference Center light in rooms, a place that gave birth to other nations, a place that African leaders discuss Africa. Go there now. Go see it. What is our plan towards? Those are all historical sites that we can make thousands of dollars from. If anyone choose to go there to see the building, if each and every one that will go there pay $1, you know how much you will raise? The Kenya we healing around here, the Jamaica that our brothers and sisters craving for to go when they have their vacation. How you think the people created that scene for tourism? Liberia, we have one of the best lands. We have one of the best climate. Everything is so unique about this country. But why are we retrogressing? Why are we are seated by the fountain and begging for water? Does it make sense to you? You are seated by the fountain, the owner of the fountain, where foreigners are coming and distributing your own water that you should be giving, and they're giving it to you as a handout. Then you feel proud. When your fellow Liberian look in the direction of owning and creating an enabling environment that Liberians can be proud of, we look after him to bring him down. We look after her to bring her down. That's the kind of mentality we have. We need to stand up tall and change our mentality. Put behind us this petty politics and look in the direction of nationalism and patriotism. You know how many millions of dollars people are making? I'll give you a classical example. The Limbasa we hear, oh, Limbasa, everybody want to go to Limbasa. That French national have made thousands. The money they spend on it, they not take it double. Why you think our government, you cannot invest in these kinds of ventures, these kinds of things? So Liberians can own their own economy. Liberians can be able, kudos to those who are doing extremely well. Now we can have people trooping to Nimba County, the Yekepa, to enjoy the Eco Lodge there. We now have people being attracted to Grand Cape County, to the Hotel Wakola. I can remember I'm a son of a man who invested his time in tourism. My father served the Ducal, you see here, as one of his managers. The Hotel Wakola, the Elizabeth Hotel in Grand Cape County, he served as one of the managers as well. And we have the opportunity, when we have vacation, all road leads to Grand Cape County. The serving, Liberia have one of the very best serving space. Just the few times we celebrated the serving competition in Grand Kitma, you saw how attractive it was. You saw the kind of euphoria. Why can we invest our time in tourism? It will create jobs instead of having our brothers and sisters roaming the street, calling themselves disadvantaged youth. Those people can be incorporated to work to these sites. Go and see the Providence Island. It lies in rooms because that thing that down there, we can develop it. Have you come to realize that that Providence Island can be used in so many ways? You can build a structure down there. That structure can be, we need to remove our museum from that Broad Street there and take it to the Providence Island. We can put boats on that water and the people enjoy themselves on the boat ride, clean the river bank. We have a very fine area. But we are not looking in that direction. All we do, politics, politics, politics. Wake up in the morning, I'm calling from a banner district number this. What is your own involvement? What love are you showing the country? Only to denigrate leaders? Come on. Let us go back as we go to bed tonight. Let us take up the time and soberly reflect on where we are as Liberians and where we envisage to see ourselves in the coming years. Will we continue to retrogress while others are making progress? Go to the Ghana today. The Ghana we all here praising. Go to Ghana. Go to Ghana. When you want to go to see the museum, you pay cents, you pay money. Come on, Liberians. You pay money. 2 cities, 3 cities, 5 cities, you pay. And that money is generated. People who work at those places are paid for that money. And they help to maintain the area. Oh yes, we can do the same. The Providence Island is there, a historical site that can be refurbished. We have all of the artifacts placed there. When you want to see some of our historical stuff, you go down there, you ride a boat. For just by riding the boat to go to the other angle of the Providence Island, you pay something, and that money can be generated. Instead of us using the river banks to pollute the marine species, we are destroying the mangrove. You listened the other day to the EPA bus. How much millions of dollars we can make from the mangroves. How blessed the land is, but the people do not have love for one another. Let us go back in our closets as we go to bed tonight. Let us ask ourselves. Let us ask and bring ourselves before God and say, Lord, where have we gone wrong? Restore our strength. Restore that once love we had for country. We're talking about nationalism and patriotism. Today's generation will no longer respect our national symbols. When the flag of the Republic is being hosted, you find people working. Back in the days, who dare do that? You will be fine. When the national anthem is being sung at public gatherings, you find people moving. Who dare do that? Back in those days, when the national anthem is being sung, you stand in attention, showing that loyalty to country, that commitment, patriotism, nationalism is beaming all over your face and running through your veins. But we see today our brothers and sisters are misusing and abusing our national symbol in a nude fashion. See, they're doing photo shoot and nothing has been done about that. You know that you can punish those people who go about misusing and abusing the national symbol. They should be punished for that. But we don't care. The morals of the society is broken. Who cares? Why will you use the flag to do such a thing? Dare you try that with the American flag or other country flags? You are penalized. But Liberia, we don't care. You know why it is? For the flag of the Republic of Liberia to be denigrated in that form and manner. Let's go back. Let's look at these things. Tourism is, we need, that's what I continue to say, and I will continue to appeal to the government through the education ministry to reintroduce the teaching of civics in our schools and introduce the teaching of the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia. So we get to know and have that sense of belonging and know the functions of government and know our rights and privileges afforded us as citizens. It was through the same politicians that omitted from your educational curriculum the teaching of civics because they want you to be blind so that they use your ignorance to enrich themselves. But the day is coming when Liberians will say, free allies, free allies. Thank God Almighty, we are free allies. I don't know about you, but I believe strongly that Liberia will rise again. Indeed, Liberia is on the rising. Liberia is on the rising. No matter what, no matter how long it takes, the day is sure to come. Liberia is on the rising. Liberia is indeed on the rising. On this note, I say many thanks to all of you who form part of the program Back to Our Culture. We look forward, God willing, to next Saturday when I'll be around here to afford you the opportunity to do what we just did, but talking to our kinsmen on nationalism and patriotism. Have yourselves a wonderful and God bless day.
You